The story you are about to hear is true. Some locations and names are not disclosed or have been changed to protect the innocent. This happened to me. What would you do? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a dangerous job while in high school? And when I say dangerous, I'm talking to the point where you could possibly sustain serious injury or even possibly death. Well, here's a story that I experienced. It was after my junior year, it's now summertime. And of course, we always get summer jobs during the summertime. And this particular year, I got a job working on a pipeline. Now, they paid very well, and I was so excited thinking, well, I'm gonna make a lot of money this summer. And so that way I can go back to school with more cash in my pocket. But on this one day, as we was working, laying a pipe in which a deep trench was dug by this machine and allowed us to get down in there, and we were working trying to assemble a certain pipe. And the fact is, here I am over 6 feet tall, and the walls were about at least 8 to 9 feet over my head. And suddenly, the foreman instructed everyone to get out of the ditch. Now, there were 3 high schoolers, 2 of us from the same school, 1 was from another school. But the one from this other school, I knew him because we attended the same church. And as one of the young students doing his summer job exited the ditch and I followed, and behind me, the walls caved in. And it caved in over my church friend. And when that happened, we were just all dumbfounded. This is the first time I realized the weight of dirt. The walls caved in on my friend, and we were all on our knees frantically trying to get him out, digging with our hands, and then waiting for the machinery to get close to us where that machine can start to try to retrieve our friend. And he's buried under the dirt, and we didn't see any movement whatsoever, nor did we know how deep down he was. Now, we knew he was behind me, and he was almost out, but for some reason, he was smothered in dirt. And then suddenly, the machine got closer where it started slowly trying to take a little layer of dirt off, just in case his helmet is right above and they don't want to cause injury to him. Then it got to a point where we saw the tip of this helmet, and thank God he had a helmet on. And because we all wore helmets at that time, and not just that, being a high schooler, didn't realize how dangerous the job really was. We was just happy to be on that job because we knew it paid well. But when we saw that helmet, then I got back down on my knees and I was digging among others. We were digging with our hands like dogs, trying to shovel that dirt aside. And then we got to him a point, and then we worked all around him. And there we saw him. That's when I discovered the weight of dirt. He was foaming at the mouth. His eyes rolled back in his head, and he had broken bones. We were in awe. We were terrified, at least I was. And then suddenly, it was like a miracle from heaven came about. An ambulance was just happened to be driving by on the street that we were on. I ran out frantically and stopped this ambulance, and they came to the rescue. And my friend was saved. Now, time's a little different today. We're educated about every little bitty thing that could and can go wrong. But during that time, we didn't get such a luxury. But we did have a seasoned foreman who knew about ditches, and he probably detected the fragility of the walls and ordered us out. But on that day, one didn't make it. But by the grace of God, he was saved. And he sustained several broken bones, but he lived. So that's a story. That's a story for you. Just in case if you just happen to have a job that you could possibly sustain injury or possibly even death. Make certain, ask questions. In that way, it'll put you in the driver's seat to determine if that's a job you want or not. But after that day, that was my last day, because I discovered the danger of dirt and how dirt can just smother you like cement and you cannot move. The danger of dirt.